Hey guys, tonight we're going to talk about the single best habit a T-SQL coder can develop. And that single best habit is comments. I've said before that comments are the single most underutilized, and most effective feature that you have in SMS in SQL Server. And I say that because so many times I've come into a shop and opened up a stored procedure and it's got absolutely nothing there. All the stored procedures look something like this: create proc1 as, and that's it, the end. This is not helpful to me in any way. This is simple enough that I can figure out what it's for, but I don't know where it's called from, when it was created, the last time it was updated. I don't know anything about it. So real quick, a couple of things to make this simple and easy and helpful. You can either, if you have SQL prompt from Redgate, you can use the snippet manager to create your own snippet, which I have, or you can download the free SSMS Tools Pack from ssmstoolspack.com. That'll also give you snippets. If you don't, even if you don't have either one of those, if for some reason you're in a shop that's really closed down, hang on, there we go. You can just save your header. The whole point of this is to keep a nice header in a file, and then just copy paste it into any new procedure that you have. So comments, headers, procedures. Why am I talking about this? Well, to encourage yourself to include all the right information so that later when you open this up again or someone else opens it up, you'll have a ton of useful information at your fingertips. That file or that snippet with the header in it, that's a template for you just to fill out. It really saves you a lot of time. Like I said, I've already done my own snippet, so I'm going to plug my code into it right here. Oh, that's right, I need to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to call this procedure get database recovery levels, because that's what it's for. It doesn't take any parameters, so I don't need to worry about that. Today's date is the 29th. Oops, my numlock isn't on. 7/29. My description, this gets, what does it get again? Oh yeah, a list of databases and their recovery levels for a single server. Called from, currently this is called manually, but depending on how you want to use it, you could put the report that calls your stored procedure in here. You could call the SIS, the job, say how often it's scheduled currently. Give yourself a table of contents, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Modification log, everybody knows how to do this. Give me a date, give your name, and give your email so that future people can email you and say, what were you thinking? I do it. I wish everybody would do that. And if you don't want to answer them, you don't have to. Example executions. I've got some stored procedures that have a very long set of nullable parameters, so I like to go in and show people, well, you could call it for this and it would do that. You could call it for this and it would do that. In our case, it doesn't take any parameters, so it's just that. Now, a table of contents. I've had people look at me funny over that one before. If you've got a long stored procedure, there's absolutely, let's format this. What's wrong? Fine then. There we go. If you have a long procedure, it's a really good idea to go through and mark yourself some sections and say, okay, in this first section we're going to set variables. This second section pulls XYZ data, and so forth and so on. If you've got a lot of things in your stored procedure. This one just has the one, so you don't really need a table of contents. However, if you did, by the time you got done commenting all your little header sections in here, all you would have to do was go up and paste each one of these in here and build a table of contents. This is wicked awesome because you automatically know the procedure. When it comes time, somebody demands some technical documentation on the procedures you've written, you just go and you pull the information out of your header. Anyway, this is a very common rant of mine, so I thought I'd just get that rant in a little individual nugget here so I can just send people to it and say, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you for joining us for our commenting hour.